Hey there, Sagittarius. This is your October 2018 channeled message from Source so that you hear, see, and feel the information that you need so you get more love in your life, more money, more wealth, more abundance, more success. I am doing a little client appreciation month and a little throwback Thursday sale, so stick around to the end to find out more of those details. Without further ado, Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, what we're feeling in a lot of you right now is confusion. In traditional tarot, this would be the moon card. So, we're feeling a lot of confusion. So, we always encourage people who feel confused to pause, wait for the clarity to happen. Don't feel forced to make a decision. Don't feel forced to appear confident. Don't feel forced to appear decisive. Go ahead and be okay with being at the collection of information phase. And we're going to give you an example. In typical America, when you learn to drive a car, when you're 15-ish, you can take a driver's ed course and read the manual. When you're 15 and a half, you can take driver's training. When you're 16-ish, you can take a test to get licensed. There's nothing wrong with having to read the book first and then do driver's training and then get your license. So take off the pressure to be 100% decisive, make an immediate decision. Don't worry about others. Take away the worry of what others might think if you appear a little indecisive. Word it as, I'm still gathering information. I'm still in a process of coming to the decision that's best for me. I haven't made a decision that I'm ready to share yet. Be okay with that. Or let's give you another example. If you're applying for a job in the corporate world, be okay that you don't have one specific job that you want yet. Be okay with looking at different job posts for maybe up to 3 different types of jobs. What you're doing there, it's not that you're being indecisive, it's that you haven't made a decision yet. So you're feeling into, would I want to do this on a day-to-day? Would I want to do this on a day-to-day? Or would I want to do this on a day-to-day? You're trying on different hats to see which one fits you best. That brings us to our next example. Oftentimes when you go clothes shopping, you pick a couple of different shirts that are your size and you try them all on to see which one fits best. It'd be like asking yourself, which pair of jeans do you want? You may be able to look at one and go, well, I want that one. But you don't 100% know until you try it on. So Sagittarius, this month a lot of it is about taking the pressure off in more than one areas of your life, in more than one areas, more than one instant. This month is about being okay with saying, I need a few more minutes to make my decision. I want to think on that one overnight. I'll come back to you tomorrow with a decision. Does that sound all right? There's no need to feel pressure. There's no need, whether it's internal or external, there's no need to feel pressure, Sagittarius. With that, we invite Kelly to pull 3 cards, a base card, crossing, and outcome. Sagittarius, don't feel pressure to make a decision. There is no need for that at all. So they said 1 card, a crossing card. Oh, okay. So, because what's going on? Oh, and I'm using, a lot of you always ask this question. So I'm using the Isaac Oracle deck this month. Okay, so Sagittarius, it's kind of like the basis of your month this month is like the key of life. This is the main lesson that you're learning that's going to act like that key that unlocks internal happiness. Because it's going to unlock that power within to know, essentially to know what you want, get clarity in what you want, and then the conviction to go after it. That's the key to life, man. Do you want to play in that pool or do you want to play in that pool? I want to play in that one and going for it. Some of my clients, some of my wealthier clients, one of the main mindset things holding them back from success is that they're afraid of getting into that privileged class that everybody hates. That's a little silly to hold yourself back. I need to suffer financially so that people will like me. The key to life is being able to identify what you want and then having the conviction to go for it. And if you don't know what you want, you do not need to jump to action. It's okay if it took me 6 months before I realized, what I really want to channel for people. And then it took me another 4 months to get my website up. And that time took me 4 months to get my website up. It took me that kind of time to get the confidence to do a YouTube video. That's okay. You don't go from beginning to run to marathon runner. You don't go from just beginning training for a gymnast to gold medalist. It's knowing what you want and the conviction to go after that. Okay, so what's kind of holding you back that from a little bit? Magic and ritual is kind of the card about your internal processes, your internal practices that you do to make decisions. It's for this to kind of cross that. It means that there's outside influences trying to do it this way, do it that way. No, this is how it's done. Or perhaps there's a little bit of giving your power away to experts. A lot of people have that flawed premise in life that other people know more. Oh, the experts, the people who have been studying this for 10, 20 years, they know more. So you're giving away your power to outside influences right now instead of turning into what is your internal practice. Because I know for me, whenever I want to make a decision, I wait until I have a glowy feeling in my chest. And whenever I wait for that, it tends to work out really well. I know a lot of coaches who are banging their heads, being hard on themselves. I should be posting here, I should be posting there. I need to be posting 20 times a day. I wait for the inspired action, like, ooh, I want to go live on this topic and share this beautiful nugget of wisdom with people. And then it always turns out to work. It turns out really well for me. Sometimes I get clients from one live. It doesn't need to be a struggle. Once you make your practice to honor yourself, whether that be typical self-care of a bath, of a spa day, taking that 15 minutes to kind of clear your mind and then make a decision, so it's that you don't have an internal practice that honors you and that creates that space for you to make your decisions. That's what's kind of blocking you from enjoying the key to life. Once you do that, once you do this step, set aside your time, even if it's 15 minutes a day, and you just play some music and you focus on your breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And when I first started meditating, my own magic and ritual, I would do it. I would just set a timer for 15 minutes, and I would say, breathing in, 2, 3, hold, breathing out, 2, 3. And that's what I drew my mind to. I was just breathing in, 2, 3, hold, breathing out, 2, 3. That brought my mind to focusing on one thing, which was my breath, which was on counting my breath. So by the time I was done with that, everyone else's opinions, everyone else's energy was gone, and I was able to, this is what I want to do. Shortly after you identify what you want to do, sometimes all the other energy will come back, but you got the key to life. You got to have that conviction to this is what I want, and I got to go for it no matter what others may or may not think. Because once you do that, then you're going to enter the chamber of healing. And so this is a little bit of an old archaic deck. So all that means is that you're going to let go of those shackles from the past. Some people call it karmic debts from past lives. Some people call it karmic lessons passed on from previous generations. Some people call it past life regression. Some people just call it on releasing the bullshit our parents taught us. This is when you're going to be able to make that leap. And the example I could give you for the how serious the sleep is for you guys. So I hope you do this, Sagittarius. It's kind of like, my parents earned money in one way. They earned it by going to the corporate world. And, they taught me growing up that, whatever he says, you do. Whatever the man says, whether it was a female or a male, whatever the man says, whatever the boss says, you do, and you do more. So I got myself in a situation where every job fresh out of college, I was always working overtime. I was always coming in on weekends because of whatever the man said I did. I was like, oh, you need that? I'll do it. You need that? I'll do it. You need that? I'll do it. And I was always underpaid. I want to make more money. I know what I want, conviction to go for it. I set aside a practice. I set aside an hour a day to read different articles about how to create a resume differently, how to interview differently, how to negotiate salaries. I set aside that time for me to do that. And this is what allowed me to change the paradigm that my parents lived. They lived the paradigm of always financially struggling, always serving the man, always pleasing the man. And I was able to get a $30,000 pay increase in a matter of months just from me doing this part of it. And then it led this whole process of me kind of releasing more and more of their energy, more of the way that they lived life, for me to eventually be able to start a business on my own. I'm the first person in my family to start a business. That was scary. That was risky. But once I went through like the chamber of healing process, some people call this the dark night of the soul. Some people call this your shamanic journey. Some people just call it like awakening and connecting to your own soul. But sometimes you do have to create your own path in life. So that's what this month is about for you, Sagittarius. It's about you creating your own path and doing things in your own way. And like know that when your parents fight you, like my parents and me are like, "Are you sure you want to start a company? Doesn't that feel scary? Aren't you worried about paying your bills?" I'm like, well, kind of. I've never earned money that way, but I still want to go for it. I knew what I wanted. I had the conviction. I went for it, and it's turned out beautifully for me. So you guys can do the same. So comment below, Sagittarius. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how I can help in the comments below. And if you'd like a one-on-one with me and my spirit guides to help you get that clarity and the conviction to move forward in life, nothing feels better than clarity. Knowing what you want and being able to move forward. Click the link in the right-hand corner or down below. I'm doing my client appreciation for the entire month of October, where you can book a one-off reading with me for the entire month for the original rate when I first launched 2 years ago at $197. I haven't done a one-off in like 6 months, and the last time I did it, it was for, I don't know, it was $500 or $600 that I did it at, but I'm going back to the OG status. I've seen too many business owners, I've seen too many coaches and spiritualists just go up and up and up and up and up and up in their rates, and they get a little, if you want to work with me, I value it at $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. I'm going the opposite route. For the month of October, I'm doing one-off reads again, and I can't wait to get on the phone with you to see what Spirit's going to say to you guys. Love you bunches. Oh, all you need to do is click the button in the right-hand corner, click down below. You'll be redirected to a typical checkout page where you enter your normal details, and then you'll get redirected to a scheduling calendar so that we get our session locked in ASAP. Okay, love you guys. Bye.